Someone is lying. Chapter 3. They know when I'm lying. The first time she lied on purpose, nothing happened. That was the mistake. She told a coworker she was going out of town for the weekend, said it casually, loud enough to be overheard. She didn't pack, didn't leave. She just stayed home and waited. Saturday morning passed quietly. No messages, no movement outside. She almost relaxed, almost believed she'd imagined the whole thing. Then her phone buzzed. Enjoy the trip. No question mark, no uncertainty, just confirmation. Her pulse didn't spike, it steadied, because fear belongs to the unprepared, and she was past that now. They weren't tracking her location. They were tracking her narrative, what she said, what she implied, what version of herself she presented to the world. That meant someone was listening where she hadn't thought to look. She replayed her week carefully. The cafe she visited every morning, the same table, the same outlet she plugged into. She changed it the next day. Different cafe, different block. Her phone buzzed before she even sat down. You don't like the corner table? She smiled, not because it was funny, but because it was revealing. They wanted her unsettled. Reaction was the reward. So she stopped giving it to them. Instead, she started feeding them information. Small lies, controlled ones. She mentioned a date that didn't exist, a meeting that never happened, a schedule that shifted constantly. And she watched. The messages adjusted, corrected her, redirected her. That's when she understood. They weren't just watching. They were curating, steering her gently, invisibly, towards something she couldn't yet see. She began writing everything down, not digitally, never digitally, but by hand. Ink doesn't report back. She noticed something chilling. Every time she resisted a suggestion, something in her life became harder. Missed deliveries, canceled appointments, locked accounts. Nothing catastrophic. Just enough friction to make resistance inconvenient. Compliance, on the other hand, was rewarded. Smooth days, quiet nights, silence. They were conditioning her, not with threats, with comfort. That was the most dangerous part. She stood in front of her bathroom mirror that night, studying her reflection. She looked the same, but she wasn't. She had become someone who measured words before speaking, someone who performed normalcy, someone who understood that privacy was no longer a given. It was a tactic. She whispered something aloud. I know you're listening. The phone buzzed almost immediately. We know. No denial, no warning, just acknowledgement. She laughed quietly, a sound she didn't recognize, because now the game had changed. They knew she was aware, and she knew something else too. Whatever they wanted from her, they needed her lucid, and that meant she still had leverage. For now, please follow or subscribe for Chapter 4. Previous chapters are available on my page.